Alright, hello everybody. We are setting up our bag for hole number 8 of the rookie division for this tournament. Now, the one thing that I do want to mention is it might be a good idea to, just for this one hole, kind of set up your bag for nice backspin. So we have a couple nice backspin options. I don't even have a good backspin sand wedge. Sand lizard it is. Keep it out of the sand. So you see here, I'm assuming, I might get risky and go towards the green, and that's the only reason I'm keeping on extra mile. If you're going to lay up to the right side, speaking of which, long irons, just in case, I do need to bail out and go to the right here, I'm going to set up my bag with, backspin long irons, make sure I can stop the ball foremost. Geez, these accuracies are almost pretty similar. I guess ball guide. And it'd be nice to have that 87 backspin. I don't think 2.6 is enough, but I don't think we're going to be going to the right anyway. But we'll see. We'll see. So the goal here would be to, skip it towards the green here and give ourselves a pitch. That's kind of ideal. And probably the choice that I want to do, quasar ball, having that extra side spin is going to be useful. As you can see, the bullseye is the size of the fairway. So you're going to put yourself in a world of a hurt if you're not accurate with this tee shot. So I am going to back off just slightly. And there's
great shot.
Ball. Let's see if I can still just catch the fairway edge. Looks like I did. And here you see me just kind of shooting it up. For the most part, that's as good as a job I can do. This is about as far as I can hit one. One of the things I could do is I could lay off a little bit. And I could just try to skip it into the second fairway, which is probably something that I might consider. I do want to see how easy this pitch is from the bunker, especially with low wind. I have a feeling that if it comes down to perfect ball, I think it's essentially 100% make from that bunker with such a small wind. So that's one of the biggest reasons that you see me kind of going for the green still.
Perfect shot.
Is because of, the good high probability chance that I'm going to make eagle hitting it in that bunker. It basically comes down to perfect ball. So whatever rate you can hit perfect ball from the bunker is going to be basically your hole out rate. And here you're just going to see me jam the backspin kind of as much as possible and make sure that that third bounce is in front of the hole somewhere. So that's what you kind of see. I'm just setting up kind of left edge and on the short edge. It might be a little too much wind. So right in there, still keeping it inside hole. As you can see, it's pointed just a little bit to the right. And let's just go with this. See if I can't. And there it is.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
You might want to consider going for the green as opposed to laying up into that fairway, because you can give yourself a high probability pitch there that you're going to make that, as opposed to, and you can see he's very much towards max long iron or short iron range, and that's one of the biggest reasons that if I did go out that way with my driver, that I wanted to make sure that I put on the right long iron, because there's a chance that I might not make it to short iron range. Having that safety net long iron backspin is going to be pretty key. there you have it. Not too bad for hole number 8. I didn't have much room for error with my extra mile there. You know, it has to be one ring and you can see I barely caught that fairway. I mean, it barely. One ring is almost too much. Like, that's how bad that driver is. Like, it's just awful. And that's the reason that, you know, you'll see me play quarterback or whatever. Giving up the 20 yards, this might be, you know, a decent option just to give up the 20 yards and just try to top spin it. Put on a Titan, for example, and play into the second fairway towards the green and then just hopefully, you know, thorn it into the cup. But at the same time, you know, you can, especially if you have, you know, that 29 accuracy extra mile, if you can hit a relatively perfect ball, you can give yourself a chance at the green. So it's kind of a trade-off. You got to just make a decision. So good luck with that one, and I'll see you guys for hole 9 to conclude the rookie tournament.